See, young people, I've been through some things that you wouldn't imagine, man. I seen a world where it was so supposed to be so simple. It was supposed to be simple, but I'm gonna tell you a time back in the day. See, we used to do things too. Y'all think y'all the only one that know about that trafficking and stuff. So I'm gonna give you an example. I never told nobody. There was my homie that I went to school with, right? But my homie lived right on my street, lived right on the same street I did. Okay, there was an old man on the corner down there. And she said, you need to come with me because I get money. And I said, what you doing to get that money from that old man? So she go down there and she would do things that the old man be looking at her body and stuff. And she take her clothes off allegedly. This is allegedly, no. This is when I was a little kid. Allegedly, she go down there and she take her clothes off. And she would, just dance naked in front of this old man. And he would give her money. One day he thought he was going to do that to me. And I literally, I'm going to tell you something about me. I was raised, if my mama catch me, oh, hell would break loose. So I told that old man, you just nasty. You shouldn't be looking at us in our bodies. Why you want to look at people's bodies for and pay them? And you know what his answer was? I'm lonely. And I said, lonely don't make you do young people. We're only like 13 and we're 13 and 12. You know you are. You know you can go to jail. So, I was like, man, just for love, you doing all this to get this money. This girl would come with pockets full of money. But I ain't like that, man. I went home. I said, I ain't going with you down there, man. I can't go no more because that's crazy. You're going to go give all your life away and let him look at you and just belittle you. It's just like, I couldn't do things that other people do. So I would tell him, and, I said, girl, stop doing it. But, hey, I don't get no money. I don't got no extra money. I don't get lunch money. So she didn't get lunch money. How she got her lunch money was from this old man that was have her take her clothes off. And this ain't no joke. She would go down there and take her clothes off. He would pay her just to look at her clothes, her naked. So. And then he was like, well, I like black meat. And that's when I had to tear into it. I said, let me tell you something. You old, nasty, perverted motherfucker. I said, if you don't get your perverted ass, I'm going to the police. If it wasn't for my friend needing lunch money, I'd tell on you right now. See, that's why you got to have a good relationship with your kids. Because I'm telling you, these old men and people offer them stuff. That's why I tell you, and y'all can bullcrap me or not. You know how we don't have a lot of money and our kids need this and need that. These kids don't understand. So they go get into dumb shit. I mean, just unreal shit that you would never believe. See, because all this time I thought my kids understood the rules, but they broke them, and it's crazy how one of my sons would hide in the closet, y'all. I'll never forget it. We thought he went to school and stuff. He was in the closet back. And I was like, and then my husband said, there's somebody in this house. And my son was caught in the closet. He was in the closet the whole day. He didn't want to go to school. But no, he was trying to be. And then he got a little too nosy, He was up there checking his